Alright TM Nation, these are the newly released Earfun Air Pro 4 Bluetooth earbuds that I've been testing out for about 2 weeks, and like I've said in previous videos, when you talk about bang for your buck earbuds and headphones, you have to include Earfun in the conversation. These do retail for $89.99, but for the launch you can get them right now for 25% off, which brings them down to under 70 bucks, which is a heck of a deal considering that these provide up to 52 hours of total use. They are packing Bluetooth 5.4 with LDAC, Snapdragon sound, and aptX lossless compatibility. They feature hybrid active noise cancellation, compatibility with the Earfun app, and more that I'll touch on a little bit later in this video. Inside of the box, you get your normal stuff, including your user manual and other documentation, multiple pairs of different sized ear tips that you can swap out if needed. You get a USB Type-C cable for charging, and of course you'll get the case along with the earbuds. The design of the case is straightforward, as all you really have is your battery indicator lights in the front and your USB Type-C port for charging in the back. And the dimensions of the case are great in my opinion, as it will fit in any normal sized pocket without bulging out much, and also it supports wireless charging, which is always a plus in my opinion. Battery life wise, again, you can get up to 52 hours of total use with these, including the case, but if you want to know what you'll get on a single charge with the earbuds, that's going to be up to 11, which is really good. However, I do want to make it clear that those numbers are going to be without using ANC. If you choose to use ANC pretty much the whole time, you'll get closer to 7.5 on a charge with the earbuds and up to 35 including the case. But if battery life is your main concern, it is worth noting that these do support fast charging that will give you up to 2 hours worth of use with the earbuds from only a 10-minute charge. Now, as for the design of the earbuds, it is similar to what you'll get with the Earfun Air Pro 3s, and although I typically don't prefer stemmed earbuds, these do feel okay for me, as the stems aren't too long or short to make putting them in and taking them out of my ears an easy process without having to fidget around too much. They're also lightweight, coming in at about 5.2 grams each, so I've been able to wear them for hours at a time without any ear fatigue or discomfort, and they did stay in place well for me during exercise for the most part, but I definitely did feel them start to slide around a bit once my ears started sweating. I will say that they never completely fell out of my ears, but during my 30-minute jump rope session, I did have to reposition them about 4 or 5 times, which really isn't that bad for a pair of earbuds without any ear hooks or wings. They also never malfunctioned on me while they were wet, as they are IPX5 water resistant, so the audio never cut out on me, and the playback controls worked as expected, both wet and dry. Speaking of the playback controls, they are going to be executed by touch with these, as there are no physical buttons on the earbuds themselves, and you do have the option to customize them inside of the app, from everything from a single tap to a long press. But another nice feature that you get with these is in-ear detection that will automatically pause what you're listening to when you take one of the earbuds out and then resume when you put it back in. For Bluetooth connection, these do use 5.4, and I haven't experienced any noticeable latency watching YouTube videos or Amazon Prime movies on my iOS or Android devices. But they do also feature a low latency gaming mode that you can toggle on inside of the app if you're experiencing any desync, or if you're a hardcore mobile gamer that needs a near instant response. You also have several options in terms of getting high quality sound with these earbuds, from LDAC to aptX and Snapdragon sound for those of you all who have compatible devices. The call quality with these earbuds has also been impressive. They are using 6 built-in microphones and the CVC 8.0 algorithm to focus on your speech and reject some of the noise going on around you. But as always, I did take samples for you guys just so that you can go ahead and judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Now right now the room is relatively quiet, but in just a moment I will do my background noise test. Give me a second. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background, and I'll be quiet for just a moment so that you guys can judge how loud that noise is. And I'll go ahead and start talking again. So this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can focus on your speech while rejecting some of the noise going on around you. For the app experience with the Air Pro 4s, you can see the charge left on each individual earbud as well as the case, toggle on or off the adjustable ANC and transparency modes, access pre-built EQs, create your own, or take the sound test to have the software create a sound profile that's optimized to your hearing. You can complete firmware updates when applicable, access the user manual on the go, and toggle on or off the low latency gaming mode as well. As for the ANC performance, I do like the fact that you have multiple modes to choose from, which are strong, balanced, AI environment adaptive, wind noise cancellation, and AI ear adaptive. Based on my experience, the algorithm did a pretty good job at detecting the noise going on around me and increasing and decreasing the strength when needed. In my opinion, they will do fine and will be more than adequate for most people who just want something to use on flights or on other public transportation, because they do a decent to good job with reducing engine noises and low humming and buzzing type tones. However, they don't do the best job with dialogue, so if someone is near you talking in a conversational tone and you have these earbuds in playing no music, you'll likely be able to hear them. And as for the transparency, I would say overall it is respectable. I was able to pick up what was going on around me within about a 5-foot radius, and that is slightly above average for earbuds that I've tested with this feature in this price range. As always, I did go ahead and create my own custom EQ, but if you don't want to take the time and do that, I would suggest start at Bass Boost 2, as the stock EQ was a little bit lacking on the low end, in my opinion. In Bass Boost 2 mode, the bass is stronger than I was expecting, but the overall clarity is bumped up in this mode as well. The overall sound signature is bright, full, and clear. I can hear those background instruments fine. Vocals come through clearly, so dialogue is easily audible, and the bass is nice and punchy too. But they came to life even more after I did the sound test and enabled my custom sound profile. With them in this setting, everything just popped a little bit more. The highs were a little bit more crispy, the bass was a little bit more punchy, and the mids were a little bit more forward than I would have liked them personally, but that was easily adjustable inside of the EQ. But once I went ahead and did my final tweaks, the sound signature was buttery smooth across the board. Now, I will say that these are not going to provide that subwoofer rattling type bass, so if that's what you're looking for, these may not be the best choice. But if you're looking for a nice punch and a light rumble to accentuate the low end in what you're listening to, these are for sure capable of delivering that. I do also think that the output with them is good, but they don't have that extra loud notch that you're going to be looking for if you're a volume junkie. I personally can use them at max volume comfortably most of the time, but just for leisure listening, 75% is typically more than enough for my needs. So taking everything into consideration, fam, the Earfun Air Pro 4 earbuds are just a feature-packed pair of earbuds that you really can't ask for too much more out of for the price. They provide great battery life, very good sound quality, multi-mode active noise cancellation, access to multiple higher definition codecs, in-ear detection, wireless charging with the case, and good call quality too. So to keep it as short and sweet as possible, if you're looking for a solid all-around pair of earbuds for under $100, it doesn't get much better than these at the moment. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.